Mastering Certified Fraud Examiner. Only masters of active listening, empathy, and strategic questioning can uncover the truth. Who possesses the essential skills, including active listening, empathy, and strategic questioning, required for effective fraud interviewing and interrogation and achieving operational excellence as a certified fraud examiner? A certified fraud examiner, CFE, who has achieved operational excellence possesses the essential skills required for effective fraud interviewing and interrogation. These skills include active listening, empathy, and strategic questioning. Active listening is a critical skill for a CFE to possess, as it enables them to effectively gather information and identify potential leads during an interview or interrogation. Active listening involves fully concentrating on what the interviewee is saying, understanding their perspective, and responding appropriately. It requires maintaining eye contact, avoiding interruptions, and using verbal and nonverbal cues to encourage the interviewee to provide more information. A CFE who practices active listening can identify inconsistencies in the interviewee's story, detect potential deception, and build trust with the interviewee, which can lead to more reliable and accurate information. Empathy is another essential skill for a CFE to possess, as it allows them to establish a rapport with the interviewee and create a conducive environment for effective communication. Empathy involves understanding the interviewee's perspective and emotions, and using this understanding to build trust and encourage them to provide information. A CFE who demonstrates empathy can diffuse tension and anxiety, reduce resistance, and increase the likelihood of obtaining accurate and reliable information. Strategic questioning is a critical skill for a CFE to possess, as it enables them to effectively gather information and identify potential leads during an interview or interrogation. Strategic questioning involves using open-ended questions to encourage the interviewee to provide more information, using closed-ended questions to clarify specific details, and using follow-up questions to probe for additional information. A CFE who practices strategic questioning can identify inconsistencies in the interviewee's story, detect potential deception, and gather evidence to support or refute allegations of fraud. In addition to these essential skills, a CFE who has achieved operational excellence also possesses other critical skills, including knowledge of the legal framework and laws governing fraud investigations, including laws related to evidence, testimony, and confidentiality. Understanding of the psychological and behavioral aspects of fraud, including the motivations and rationalizations of fraud perpetrators. Familiarity with fraud schemes and patterns, including the tactics and techniques used by fraud perpetrators. Ability to analyze information and identify patterns and anomalies. Ability to think critically and objectively, and to evaluate evidence and testimony objectively. Ability to communicate effectively, both orally and in writing, and to present complex information in a clear and concise manner. Ability to maintain the integrity and confidentiality of the investigation, and to protect the rights of all parties involved. By possessing these essential skills, a CFE who has achieved operational excellence can conduct effective fraud interviews and interrogations, gather reliable and accurate information, and provide valuable insights and recommendations to stakeholders. They can also identify opportunities for improvement and implement changes to prevent and detect fraud, and to improve the overall efficiency and effectiveness of fraud investigations. In achieving operational excellence, a CFE must also stay up to date with the latest trends, technologies, and methodologies in fraud investigation and prevention. This includes participating in ongoing professional development, staying current with industry publications and research, and collaborating with other professionals in the field. By doing so, a CFE can ensure that their skills and knowledge remain current and effective, and that they can continue to provide high-quality services to stakeholders. In conclusion, a CFE who has achieved operational excellence possesses the essential skills required for effective fraud interviewing and interrogation, including active listening, empathy, and strategic questioning. They also possess other critical skills, including knowledge of the legal framework, understanding of the psychological and behavioral aspects of fraud, and ability to analyze information and communicate effectively. By possessing these skills and staying up to date with the latest trends and methodologies, a CFE can conduct effective fraud investigations, gather reliable and accurate information, and provide valuable insights and recommendations to stakeholders.